Hi everyone, and welcome to this tutorial bite for Oxygen Not Included, where we're going to quickly look at rocket shaving. This is an advanced technique that uses rockets to dig out parts of the map. Although this sounds a bit odd, the real reason to do this is to dig out neutronium, particularly on the edges of the map that cannot be mined. So I'll explain how to do this in both the base game and the Spaced Out DLC, as they are different. I'm going to assume a working knowledge of rocketry, and for a detailed look at this, then see the respective tutorial bites. Jumping in then, the amount of neutronium you can shave at once is limited, as we still need to fit a rocket engine below the area we want to shave. As the engine is the part that actually digs the tiles, there has to be a 5-tile high space as far over as we want to dig. So you can only really go as far as the thinnest section of sidewall, but at least we can get a nice straight edge and some more space. Also note that the dug materials are dropped as debris at half the mass, like normal. Any neutronium debris cannot be interacted with by the dupes though. You can also use this to dig out the base from geysers too, if you wanted to do so, but this only works in the Spaced Out DLC. Rocket shaving in the base game and Spaced Out DLC are different, so let's look at how to do this now, starting with the base game. It's actually more difficult to rocket shave in the base game, but it can still be done. To have a clear launch path, the command capsule cannot have any tiles directly above it at the 7-tile width of the engine. So we can't just launch a rocket from the bottom of the map, but as long as the capsule is above the neutronium to shave, and the engine is below, then it can still be done. This will then shave anything along the height of the rocket at 1 tile each launch. So to try and speed this up, the goal is to build as tall a rocket as possible. This is most easily done with research modules, which are very light. A simple rocket with 1 petroleum fuel tank and 1 oxalite solid oxidizer tank can carry 23 research modules to the nearest space destination. You can then dig out a height of up to 125 tiles in one go, so it's probably 2 trips to shave the entire height by 1 tile. Beware that building this rocket needs 5.2 tons of steel for the rocket alone. But once you have this, just launch the rocket and that's all there is to it. Then you can move the entire rocket over 1 tile at a time until the entire side is mined. This works on both sides of the map. In the Spaced Out DLC, it's much easier to do rocket shaving for 2 reasons. Firstly, there are thinner rockets at only 3 tiles with the same 7 wide engines, meaning we can shave 2 tiles each time instead of 1. The other benefit is in how the crew module checks for a clear path. As long as this module is clear, nothing else matters. This means we can launch a rocket all the way from the bottom of the map to shave the entire height, as long as the Solo Spacefarer nose cone is clear. This is just to the left of the furthest out point of neutronium above it, and the engine extends 2 tiles to the right. And it really is as simple as launching this to orbit. The rocket goes up the height of the map and digs everything in its path. This is so easy that you can shave the entire map height smooth in only a couple of launches. Again, moving the rocket over by 2 tiles at a time. And so that's it for this guide to rocket shaving in Oxygen Not Included. I hope this was useful, and thanks for watching.